Hey guys, my name is Julie Saillant. Thank you for being here. Welcome back to the channel. I'm thrilled to have you here. I am a healer, I'm a light worker, I'm a starseed, an animal communicator, and an empath. I help people find their gifts, learn how to use their gifts, and then bring them in alignment so that they can truly have the life that they've really wanted. So today I'm going to talk about life path number 1. If you're new to the channel, first of all, thank you for being here. Thank you. Please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Also leave a comment. I look at all the comments and I always will respond. So thank you so much for being here. What we do here is not by astrology, it's numerology. So it all goes by your life path number, which you get by adding up your birthday. So it's the day, the month, and the year. You add up those 3 numbers. So if you were born, say January, that's the first month, right? So January 1st, then say you were born on the 1st, that's 1 and 1 is 2. And then let's just say you were born in, I don't know, 1950, right? So that would be, you add up the 1 plus the 9 plus the 5 plus the 0. So that would be 15, right? So plus the 2, January, which is a first month, and then the 1st, which would be another 1, so that's 2. So you'd add that up and it comes out to 17. And then you add that number, 1 plus 7 would equal an 8. Okay. This is for life path number 1. So to give you an idea, just a couple of characteristics about life path number 1. You guys are the trailblazers, the leaders, you are pioneers, you go boldly where other numbers won't go, right? You are determined, you're ambitious, you allow nothing to stand in your way. You have a type A personality, which is awesome. But you are also a creative thinker, and your natural ability to think outside the box allows you to come up with ideas and solutions quickly and easily. However, you do like to march to the beat of your own drum. A lot of you should be entrepreneurs, no question about it. If these characteristics of being a type A person are not kept in check, those can be considered your more negative attributes. So, being egotistical, arrogant, aggressive, and self-centered, that can be maybe not a good thing sometimes. So what I do is I wanted just to channel in a little bit. What I do is help people find out kind of where they're struggling. And something that had come up that I wanted to kind of go over with you was a lot of us right now are under a lot of pressure. Let's face it, the world is kind of in a very much a peril, like a place of peril. We've got COVID, we've got wildfires, we've got oil spills, we've got a lot of stuff going on, and Mother Earth really needs our help. What's been happening is for all of the numbers, no matter who you are or where you are in your process or where you are in your ascension, you've been called to a higher level to help the earth, to help her inhabitants, and then to help either the people that you serve or animals or both, right? So if you've been feeling the call lately to change, to ascend, which means to move to the next level, to really do things that you've never done before, this is why. This is the perfect time. This is why it's happening. For you number 1s, I noticed, because I was talking with my guides before we got on, and they had told me that a lot of you are coping by eating, overeating. And this is subconscious, right? A lot of people do this, but they don't even realize that they're doing this. I used to do this a little bit as well. I would eat because if you're an empath or a sensitive being, and what that means is if you can walk into a room and you can feel everybody else's emotions and you try to fix it, you carry their burdens, you try to make everything okay. I would feel so uncomfortable, and I didn't really have another way of dealing with any type of pressure that I would start to eat, right? So, you can eat late at night, which makes you gain weight. Don't do that. You would start to really kind of hold yourself back from other people. You would begin to eat subconsciously. And the reason that you're doing it is so that you can get bigger and pad yourself against anything that's coming towards you that you can't handle. So let's just say that you had people that you were dealing with that were, they weren't good people. They were coming after you. They were very aggressive. You weren't getting along. They were people that didn't understand your vision, the way that you like things a certain way, the type A person, but that's only because you care so much. They were seeing that as very, the negative way, egotistical, driven, aggressive, arrogant. That's how they were seeing you. But what was happening was you were just trying to do your best. You were working on projects or working at your business, and you wanted things done a certain way. Why? Because you wanted things to be perfect, right? But they saw it as something negative and you saw it as something positive. So you didn't get along, right? So what happens is you end up kind of not meeting at all. And this is something that happens to a lot of us, a lot of you that are ones. So you will say to yourself subconsciously, hey, I'm going to just start eating and I don't know what's going to happen and I don't even care. I'm just going to protect myself. This is your way of protecting yourself. This is your way of saying, I'm going to take back control of my life and I'm going to move forward. And even though I don't even realize what I'm doing, I'm going to start eating to protect myself, right? This happens with all the numbers. So if this is you, I want to encourage you and I want to meet you where you are. And I recently gained, I had gained like last year, 50 pounds, maybe 45, 50 pounds, a lot of weight. And a lot of times we don't realize how big we are until we take a look at a picture or somebody says something. It's that one time that somebody says something or you look at a picture and like, holy crap, holy shit, I'm way bigger than I thought I was. What do I do? And this is when you need to say, you know what? I'm moving on. I got to fix this. Your weight and the way that the world sees you is a direct result of you and how you feel about yourself. So what I did was I changed everything. I started eating differently. I started working out every day. I started really paying attention because when your weight is where you want it to be, that's when you can face the world. And that's when things look like amazing, right? Because you are not stuck. You don't feel like I'm really big and you get self-conscious, right? Because it doesn't matter. Like I always say this, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter how great your hair looks, the jewelry that you have on, the clothes that you have on. You could have a three-piece suit on. You could have something super fly, super Gucci, super Fendi, super Versace. It doesn't matter. If you're heavy and you're uncomfortable with it, now if you're fine with it, that's cool. But if you're uncomfortable with the way that you look and you're presenting yourself to the world, all of that goes out into your field and it affects you. It affects you personally, professionally, energetically, spiritually. It really does, because your confidence erodes, right? You don't feel as good about yourself. You don't feel as confident, as competent as you could be. So getting in shape is really important for you because it's not just about your body, it's about your brain and how you see the world and how you can function and how you come across to people. Because let's face it, no matter what you're doing, whether you work for yourself or not, you want to feel confident and you want to feel good about yourself so that you can affect others, right? And make changes, do what you need to do out there, whether it's make a sale, whether it's meet somebody new, no matter what it is. So I share this to let you know that I want to encourage you no matter where you are. If you are bigger and you're comfortable with it, awesome. You're where you're supposed to be. But if you're bigger and you don't know why you got so big or how you got so big, this could be one reason that things weren't going well. And you just decided, subconsciously, I'm going to take back control and I'm going to start eating. And that's a way for me to protect my physical body against people that are aggressive towards me or don't understand me. So I hope this makes sense for you, because it didn't for me until somebody actually told me this. And then I was like, holy crap, you're right about that. Some of, the professions that you would be great in, you're a leader, you're an organizer, you're focused, you're creative, you're independent. And again, some of your negative traits are you're self-centered, you're aggressive, you can be bossy. And this is why a lot of ones like to work for themselves. And I totally get that, right? They want to be entrepreneurs. They want to be the leaders. Now, you could work for a large company and still be a leader of a team, but you need autonomy. You need to be able to do what you want to do on a consistent basis. And you don't like micromanaging. And you want to be that person that's type A so that you understand. And if you're working for someone else, your boss understands that this is the way you work the best, right? So as I mentioned in the beginning, I am an empath. I'm not a card reader, but I do use oracle cards to help me. And you got 5 cards that I pulled for you. And the first one is wind activation. This is the activation card. As I said, a lot of you right now are being activated to move up to your next level, to ascend, to do something completely different. And this is where you can take all of what Spirit's giving you, or all of what your angels are giving you, and make changes, right? You are now being activated to change, to move to your next level. Where you are right now is not where you're going to stay, right? It could take a year, it could take 5 years, but every now and then we all move up through the ranks. So that's going to be putting you into new situations where you might not feel as confident, as comfortable, but that's what it takes. I mean, that's what's needed to help you move up to your next level. So don't be scared, embrace it. And this is all about you moving from fear to faith, they're telling me. You need to understand that you are here living in the 3D world, right? But you're also a divine being, right? You have gifts. You have offerings that you need to give to the world, and the world needs what you have. So please don't be shy. Please don't be afraid. It's really important that you get activated and kind of put a light, under your butt and say, let's go, let's go. Also, you got the ancestors, generations. And I don't know if you can see this, but as a snake going through, actually, I look at this as kind of fire. You've got your ancestors behind you, no matter what. And if you are out of touch with your ancestors or any of your angels, any of your totem animals, you need to start meditating, because you're only operating at 50% of where you could truly be. And I always say this for a lot of my clients, they come to me and they need that foundation. So if you're looking for help, reach out to me, okay? Because I do work with people, and this is what we do. I hold space for you so that you can feel comfortable and confident and know that you're protected. And then together, I show you different ways to meditate that will work for you, to calm you down, to call your past lives to you, to work at your highest level, right? And then together, you can call in your ancestors. They're always here to help you, as well as not only your ancestors, your totem animals, and also your angels, right? You also got lightning power. Oh, so super cool. It's all about, see, all these are about activation, right? And like I said, I don't even, when I pull these, I just shuffle them and they fly out. I don't even really look at them. But this is all about you having lightning within your bones is what I'm getting. You, whatever you have in your mind right now as a goal, as something that you want to put into the world or you want to accomplish, only you can do that. I can't do that for you. I can help you get there by bringing you in alignment and understanding how to use your gifts. But basically, the power that's within you is because only you can make that happen, that thing happen. I can't do that for you. I can help you get there and closer to it. But at the end of the day, it's all about you. So I want to encourage you, if you've had a vision for something in your mind for a while, whether it's been 10 years or 10 months or 2 months or 10 days, go for it. This is the perfect time. The world needs what you have. We all do. Shine your light, right? You also got fire, which is passion, right? I mean, if you put all these things together, this is so cool. You're being activated, right? For a reason. Your ancestors are helping you activate, right? You've got the power to do so, and then you've got the passion to do so. And last but not least, this is the best card ever, communion. And you've got, if you can't see this, you're listening to me. If you can't see me, you're listening by audio, it's a Native American with the sun behind him or the moon behind him and an eagle flying towards him. And you can see that they're going to talk and they're going to work together. You are being lifted up, whether you know it or not, from fear to faith. You are being lifted up from your ancestors. You have strength. You have the way, right? You have the communion. You have the passion. You have the drive. You have the power. And your generations are helping, your ancestors are helping you to be activated. So I hope this helped you guys. I wanted to make a short and sweet one for you today. If you need my help, please let me know. Please reach out to me. Please leave me a comment, like, share, and subscribe, because we're growing the channel. And thank you so much, guys. I'll talk to you soon.